Hey guys, and welcome to a new news episode. So there was an event with extra trade distance where the distance was increased to around 35 to 45 kilometers. It was supposedly ending, but Niantic has tweeted that it has been extended till November 30th at 1 p.m. PST. So it has been extended by 1 week. So that will give you like 7 more special trades that you could do from a distance. Then, trainers Yuxi, Mesprit and Aself will be in raids from November 24th, 8 a.m. local time until December 1st, 1 p.m. PT. We apologize for the earlier miscommunication. Okay, so it was supposed to go live later, but because of the 8 a.m., certain Pokemon like Yuxi were appearing earlier than expected, which also meant that obviously the other 3, like Cobalion for example, were leaving earlier as well. Then, upcoming current raid bosses, the Lake Legend events just mentioned that came a little bit earlier than expected. Here we can see them. So they are regionals, but you can use remote raids in order to get all of them. Personally, I would advise PoGo Raid. I think it's a great app to quickly get into one of the 3 that you want and just get it done. It doesn't always go that easily, but especially if you wait a couple of days till many people already have their regionals and it will like a bit quiet down a little bit, then it should become easier to get just one of these regionals. And here we can see the other raid bosses. So not looking too interesting in my opinion. Shinx and Klink are still there for the shiny checks, and we have Absol and Alana Raichu. Other than that, some pretty terrible raids, I would say. Other than that, the mega raids are still the same. And here we can see the new event. So we know that besides the Lake Trio, it also brings Shiny Goldeen. So let's see what we have here. So in the wild and from the incense, we have Psyduck, Abracadabra, Machop, Machoke, Lickitung, Goldeen, Magikarp, Ralts, Surskit, Starly, Bidoof, and one of the Shadows forms depending on your region. So personally, my incense experience has given me quite a bunch of Kadabra, some Machoke and Lickitung from the incense, where I think it's tougher to get them in the wild. So those Pokemon might be related to the incense specifically. Goldeen then, I don't think Goldeen is spawning that much. I wasn't able to get that many Goldeen from my lab, so it is definitely gonna be a bit of a struggle to try and get it shiny. There's also no word yet on a possible higher shiny chance. It wasn't the case for Zubat and for Slowpoke. So it's likely that Goldeen is going to be the standard 1 in 500 chance to be shiny, but let's wait for more information to come out. Hatching from 5km X here, kind of the same Pokemon that are also spawning. And here we can see what that shiny Goldeen looks like with the evolution of Seeking. There's also Task. So if you want to increase your chances at the shiny Goldeen, you want to be looking at the Catch 5 Water type Pokemon, as that will give you a Goldeen encounter. And if you want to know it's 100%, then you can look here. This is 493 would be a 100% Goldeen. Use 5 berries. This can now give you either a Piplup, Chimchar or Turtwig encounter, so one of these starters. Win 1 raid could give you a Bronzor encounter. Bronzor is one of those Pokemon with a perma boost, so a 1 in 60 chance to be shiny. So combined with the fact that it is from a research having higher IVs, this might be a great opportunity to get yourself a high IV shiny if you want. Sentry Gifts to Friends will give you a Starly now. Then we know that there are AR mapping tasks. Some AR mapping tests can reward 5 max potions or 5 max revives. I also saw statements about a incense from the AR mapping task. Here we can see an infographic of everything combined. Then here's an infographic about all of the known levels with the rewards. So you can see here the levels 41, 42 all the way to the last level. But they've also included the items that you get when you reach the level and certain extra rewards that are available. So for example here you can see that at level 41 you will unlock the glasses. And if we go a little bit to the right, then we can see here at level 42, besides the requirements, you can get these rewards, including an extra large candy as well. I would assume that it's going to be a rare extra large candy that you can apply to any species you want. You can see at level 43 you are going to get the pose. At 44 you get some rewards. One raid pass, for example, is nice. At 45 there will be a hat that you will unlock. And then at 46 there will be again a raid pass and an extra large candy and incubator. And then of course later we get to the levels of which we don't know the requirements yet, although the rewards have already been found in the code. And it will include a pose which was mentioned by Niantic. This is the pose for level 47. And then at 48 you will unlock shoes. You can see the rewards as well. And at 49 here, this is 48, sorry, the other one was 49. Here you can see some rewards again, a bunch of potions, some balls, and a raid pass again. So you can get a couple of raid pass from these level ups. And at level 50, of course, is going to be the biggest reward with 5 incense, 5 lucky eggs, 5 super incubators. This looks like an elite TM. And we have 2 rare extra large candies then, 5 lure modules as well. And finally, you unlock the jackets. So this is a great infographic to see all of the information that we have from the new levels, the requirements and the rewards. Then, so for the Spotlight Hour in New Zealand, it didn't go as planned. So we know that today is going to be Spotlight Hour. Barboach is supposed to be spawning everywhere during that hour. And it has a double transfer candy as well. But it seems that in New Zealand, Niantic was not yet awake. And they forgot to spawn the Barboach everywhere. At the same time, people who are using an incense were not getting any Barboach from the incense spawns. And there were also some reports from people who did not get double candy from the transferring. However, these problems are usually solved quite quickly. I believe somebody has already stated that the problem with the transferring candy has been resolved, and now everybody will be getting double transfer candy for the remainder of the time. So this happens quite a lot, that in New Zealand there are some troubles. And then when Niantic finally realizes it, they fix it. So for other regions, it's going to be a good Spotlight Hour, but for New Zealand, not so much. That's unfortunate. Then a detailed analysis of extra large candy, FAQ, and tips for maximizing extra large candy. A long post from Mr. Wright. Let's go to confirmed extra large candy. So we know that extra large candy can be acquired through trading, catching, transferring, and hatching eggs. Rated Pokemon and Shadow Pokemon can both award extra large candy when caught and transferred. A caught rated Pokemon does not guarantee an extra large candy. A caught shiny Pokemon does not guarantee. A caught secondary or third evolution Pokemon does not guarantee an extra large candy. A caught Pokemon level evolutionary form has no impact on if it will award extra large candy. Then a caught Pokemon that awards extra large candy for one trainer may not award extra large candy for another. A caught Pokemon can drop between 0 to 3. So if you are very fortunate, you can get 3 extra large candy for one catch. But at the same time, you could also get 0. It's going to be random. Mass transferring the same species can award multiple extra large candy. Currently, 1 extra large candy can be guaranteed through trading. Both trainers can receive an extra large candy in a trade, but this is less likely than one trainer receiving it. So this is a little bit vague to me. Is it guaranteed or is it not? More info on this below, it's stating. Transferring legendary mythical Pokemon can award an extra large candy, and there is currently no known cap, although we did read that article yesterday about the Melton transferring, which at the end results in 0 extra large candy, so there seemed to be a hard cap on the amount of candies that you can get through transferring mythical or legendary Pokemon, but other than that, no cap has been found. The unconfirmed ones for this person, unsure if all species have the same extra large candy drop rate. So we know it's going to be random, but is it going to be the same chance for every species? Or are there going to be certain species who have a higher chance of dropping these extra large candies compared to others? That is unknown. I am currently unsure if the extra large candy drop rate is consistent when transferring Pokemon individually versus mass transferring. Well, I don't see why you would get more or less candy when mass transferring. Only as stated before, with those mythicals or legendaries there could be a hard cap, but other than that, surely it's not going to be a difference. When mass transferring multiple species, I have not been able to get extra large candy from 2 separate species, regardless of how many I transfer. So we will need more data about the transferring. Alright, so that is what currently is known about the extra large candy. Then we had a bug, and we can see that from the Pokeminers here. So it seems that 17 hours ago, the Catch Cup went live, and the Swords of Justice have been replaced by Lugia. So the encounter that you could get by winning sets in the Go Battle League was the Swords of Justice, but as the Catch Cup went live, it changed to Lugia, which doesn't make any sense because Lugia is already gone, and the Swords of Justice should have been replaced by your regional legendary. So if you are in Europe, it should become Mesprit. If you are in America, it should become Aself, I believe. But then, 1 hour later, the Swords of Justice have now replaced Lugia as a Go Battle League reward. And then probably later on, the Swords of Justice will be replaced by your regional. So, a little bit strange how that went in the Go Battle Leagues. But therefore, some people were actually able to get another Lugia. And that's everything I have to share for today. So, yeah, let's see what's going to happen with the event. I hope there's going to be some more goldeen spawns. At the moment, it's kind of tough to get a shiny. But yeah, we'll see what happens, and I will see you in the next episode.